Okay, so before I do anything, I always set everything out first. Because honestly, it just makes the whole process so much calmer and more enjoyable. And in German, we actually have a great word for this moment. Die Vorbereitung. The preparation. I'm laying out my matcha tin, my bamboo whisk, my little sifter, my hot water, oat milk, and honey. Everything you see here. These are die Zutaten. The ingredients. And where am I doing all of this? Right here on die Arbeitsplatte, my counter. I love starting like this. Alles bereit. Everything ready. Let's go. So now I'm opening my matcha, and in German, to open is öffnen. And look at that color. I mean, wow. That bright, vibrant green, that's how you know it's good quality. The powder in German is das Pulver, and I'm scooping about 1 to 2 teaspoons. A teaspoon is der Teelöffel, and I love that word because Tee means tea and Löffel means spoon. Teaspoon, exactly what it is. I'm holding it right above my sifter now, and you'll see why in the next step. Okay, this step, I know some people skip it, but please don't. I'm sifting my matcha. And in German, that's sieben. The sifter itself is das Sieb. I just tap it gently, sanft klopfen, and watch how the powder floats down like this fine green dust. It's so satisfying. This is breaking up any clumps, die Klumpen, so that when I whisk, everything dissolves perfectly. No lumps, no bitterness, just smooth matcha. And look at that little mound in the bowl. Wie schön. How beautiful, right? So here's a step that a lot of people miss. Before I add all my milk and ice, I make a paste first. I'm adding just a tiny bit of hot water, heißes Wasser. Hot is heiß in German. Water is das Wasser. See that steam? Der Dampf. Love that word. I'm only adding about 2 ounces, just enough to dissolve the matcha completely. And I stir it slowly. Langsam rühren. You want to see it come together into this thick, glossy green paste. Die Paste. That's your base for everything. Okay, this is my favorite part. Das Schlagen. The whisking. I move my wrist fast. Schnell, schnell, schnell. In a W motion, just like this. And you can already see the matcha getting lighter, airier. Little bubbles are forming. Die Blasen. And the foam is building up. Der Schaum. Keep going, don't stop. Weitermachen. You want it frothy and creamy on top. The more you whisk, the better the texture. Trust me, your arms will thank you later. Worth every second. Can we just take a moment? Look at this. I mean, wunderschön. Wonderfully beautiful. That foam, that texture, die Textur, is exactly what you're going for. And the steam still rising off it, der Dampf steigt auf. The steam rises up. I'm literally obsessed with this moment every single time I make it. The sunlight hitting it, das Sonnenlicht, makes it look like something out of a cafe in Tokyo. This is the result, das Ergebnis, of doing each step properly. So satisfying. Okay, latte time. All right, now I'm building my iced latte, der Eislatte. First thing, fill your glass with ice. Ice in German is just das Eis. Then I pour in my oat milk, die Hafermilch. And I love this word because German builds words like Lego. Hafer means oat. Milch means milk. Oat milk. Then a little drizzle of honey, der Honig. I give it a quick stir, kurz umrühren, and now I lift my bowl, die Schale, up above the glass. Here we go. And here it is, das Finale. I pour it slow, langsam gießen, because you want to see those layers form. Look at that. The green floating over the white. Die Schichten, the layers. I give it the gentlest swirl, sanft schwenken. And that condensation on the glass, die Kondensation. I pick it up, I take that first sip, der erste Schluck. Now let's see all the steps one last time. We started with die Vorbereitung, getting everything ready. Then we measured our matcha powder, das Pulver. We sifted it, sieben, so it's perfectly smooth. We made our paste, die Paste, with just a little hot water, heißes Wasser. Then we whisked, das Schlagen, until we got that beautiful foam, der Schaum. We filled our glass with ice, das Eis, poured in our oat milk, Hafermilch, added honey, der Honig, and then came das Finale, that slow, satisfying pour. 8 steps, 40 German words, one really, really good drink.